What do you understand about Mpox?
Mpox is a what we call viral disease, meaning it's a disease we get from viruses. We have a family of viruses we call pox viruses. So it is among those families where we have Mpox. Um, the virus itself is referred to as monkeypox virus, which is responsible for the Mpox disease. And so it is also one of what we call zoonotic diseases. That is, diseases we usually get from animal sources that can spread from animals to humans. And so basically, that's what I know. And then in terms of how it manifests, it will show up as rash in your body, and at times the individual will come down with fever, will come down with some amount of tiredness and some amount of what we call lymphadenopathy. That's inflammation of the lymph nodes. And so basically, in terms of also how that disease is transmitted from one person to another, is by what we call close contact. So if you closely contact somebody who have Mpox, so you can easily get the disease, and if you have it, you can easily transmit it to others through close contact. The contact can be direct, let's say skin to skin contact, or mucus to skin contact, or other part of the body. You can also have an indirect contact where the virus um, is on the surface of cloth, surface of other metals or other just surfaces around. So if the virus is there, you can easily pick up the virus there, and then the virus will now continue to grow in your body, and then within few days you start showing the signs and symptoms of rash or also fever, tiredness. So basically, that's how what I know in terms of Mpox. The most important thing about it also is that we can actually prevent its spread through personal hygiene and through observing proper IPC measures. Of course, we also have vaccines, but vaccines are actually limited to people who are 12 years and above. And then also, the vaccine have their own limitation in terms of the level of protection. And so if we better combine the use of vaccine together with the other IPC measures, you can easily protect yourself from Mpox. And that's why.
The modes of transmission for Mpox can be direct contact and indirect contact. For direct contact, it is when you have direct contact with an infected person, which can be through hugging, kissing, or sexual contact. For indirect contact, it can be through contact with something which has been contaminated with the body fluids of an infected person. For example, clothing, towels, and beddings, and other things. But currently, the most common means of transmission that we are seeing is sexual transmission or sexual contact.
That's one key message wherein we need to be aware about Mpox, and then we all work together to make sure that we kick Mpox out of the